episode begins. Stop having opinions that are different from mine. Always wanted to be in one of these, considered name tagging, but then I realized what a terrible idea that would be. I got a post in one. It was kinda cool. I want Twilight to stick her horn in my lagoon. I want to bang hot flat-chested Japanese girls all night long like a mad daddy. Just kidding. I'm really into marriage. What's with this lack of originality? You will never get to practice BDSM with rarity. Feels bad, man. That terrible habit of shitting in places where I am not supposed to. It all started out when I was around 14 and realized the only places I had ever shat were on toilet and diapers. Later that day I took the shit behind my house. I felt so free from restraints of society. So a couple times I shat in the urinal /6. I guess a lot of places to this day. One time I even shat on someone's yard in the middle of the day. I don't even probably judge me for this, but maybe try taking a shit where you're not supposed to before judging me. It makes you feel so free. Remember, when I'm tolerant, I piss outside a lot. I disown my neighbor's dog, my friend's car, shitting graffiti, and walls. I once pissed on a cop car, implying any of these try-hard wannabe comments will get him. Go spread your bigotry elsewhere and just hope you're damn lucky. Does this mean we're gonna be on the intertubes? Hi, intertubes. Someday, you will be tied up and placed directly behind the supple, smooth, acid Fluttershy, who will obnoxiously particle your nasal septum repeatedly until you pass out from oxygen deprivation, your past death and spewing viscous or semen all over your underwear. Then you will wake up and realize what a sick bastard you actually are. This is just sad. It's threats like these that make it obvious just how many of you are trying hard retards. You will never get in a bony thread simulator thread video unless you make it, because OP is always the same tagging troll. Sadly, I'm pretty sure this is true. Where should I move to where bestiality is still legal? Preferably somewhere with a temperate climate. I want to rub my 3-inch penis all over Rarity's face, smearing her makeup in her eyes and making her cry. You got me horny reading now. Am I the only one who is getting really hard from this? Wow, you guys are fucking weird. Be right back. Going to jack off the term donies. Maybe here. I told my wife and I'm into to be donies now and not people. I hope she understands. Why did you do that to your wife, you monster? I'm sorry. What can I say? There's heck what? I bag of Turkish for big Macintosh penis. Name says big folks are for hitters. I hate hitters. Therefore, I hate myself. Be right back. Telling myself off to bend over and grab a sweetie bell on all fours as she bends up cute little horn on my anus while Appleman is sucking me off and I'm fingering her at the same time. While I'm eating stool out and she sits and pisses all over my face. Hi, Internet. I am a 37-year-old man, and this is on my son's computer. He thinks I don't know his password, but I do, and he's using a bathroom now. What in the Samuel is this nonsense? Back in my day, no one aspired to be a horse fucker when they grew up. After I type this, I'm going to delete Windows System 32 from his stupid little ass. Never to put big walls of text in there, and that computer read the entire fucking thing in a weird African accent. We will never have a huge or stop to perform autofellatio while having your body as you enter yourself with slow hobbits on your adorably hot soft head to finally climb back gallons of thick salty sticky or semen until you're starting now. Does what you can. The rest, dripping down your chin and bare chest. Please use macOS for your speech synthesis. Thank you. I'm Microsoft's fan. And for God's sake, close up on the text rather than full screen far away mode. Anyways, put me in your video. Look, Mom, I'm famous. I would post my headshot, but I was born without a face. The one with Active Hasbro started licensing major sports team logos and colors for their bony designs. Now your hipster thing is a job thing. What do? /MLP/ is where homists go to accuse homists of being more autistic than they are. You homists who make bony-related posts are clearly inferior to us homists who make the same troll posts every single day. Psychological protection is a type of defense mechanism that involves taking unacceptable qualities or feelings one proceeds to possess and describing them to other people in order to justify their own repressed inferiority. Protection works by allowing the expression of the desirable impulse, but in a way that the ego cannot recognize, therefore reducing anxiety. Almost everyone will agree that we live in a deeply troubled society. One of the most widespread manifestations of the craziness in our world is horse fucking. So a discussion of the psychology of horse fucking can serve as an introduction to the discussion of the problems of modern society in general. What is horse fucking? During the first half of the 20th century, horse fucking could have been practically identified with bestiality. Today, the movement is fragmented and it is not clear who can properly be called a horse fucker. When we used to speak of horse fuckers, we had in mind mainly tolerant, feminist, effeminate, gay and disability activists and the like. But now it is correct to call everyone who is associated with one of these movements a bromelain, and not everyone in one of these movements is a horse fucker. When we know better, we know these second ladies first. What we are trying to get in and discussing horse fucking is not so much hope for an ideology as a psychological type, but rather a collection of related types of behaviors. The more clustered in frequency around the autistic members of the communities. What we mean by horse fucking will emerge more clearly in the course of our discussion of horse fucker psychology. So, our conception of horse fucking will remain a good deal less clear than we would wish, but there doesn't seem to be any remedy for this. All we are trying to do is indicate in a rough and approximate way the psychological tendencies that we believe are the main driving force of modern horse fucking. We by no means claim to be telling the whole truth about horse fucker psychology. Also, our discussion is meant to apply to modern horse fucking only. We leave open the question of the extent to which our discussion could be applied to the horse fuckers of the 19th and early 20th centuries. The psychological tendencies that underlie modern horse fucking we call feelings of inferiority and over-socially hot island. Feelings of inferiority are characteristic of modern horse fucking as a whole, while over-socially hot island is characteristic only of a certain segment of modern horse fucking. But this segment is highly influential. At the end, some horse fuckers only end up as horse staffers, but all end up as complete and utter wastes of human life. Just as in past times, the modern horse hunting community is a strong warning against inbreeding, and a strong evidence in support of eugenics out of the horse fucker. 1. Fuck a horse. 2. Post to 4chan. 3. Don't die like that dive in Unclot. What's with all these simulator threads? It's funny when you take posts from genuine autism without telling them, but telling people to be retarded is not as fun. It's pretty much exactly my thought. Never mind the stupid one, eggs on here. A lot of overrated, unoriginal stuff. Previous red bell slash and over slash is being used. It makes me wonder why I still hang out with stupid eggs. Anyway, enter. Make it stop. This thread is so gross. Yes. Her white golden hind runs stretch out as she strides awkwardly across the floor. Her purple and pink fluffy tail slightly drooping along. Her wonderfully small torso barely pins both forelines while she makes a heaped effort to move her back foot away from them. The expression of boredom is prevalent on her bony face, letting her invisible audience know about her plight. We'll never be forced and chained into a pillory while all the colts and stallions of Equestria initiate the rape train on your sorry little ass. Can we make a decent impression on the general public for once? We're blowing our last chance. What happened to the deep, engaging discussions, the idealistic philosophy, the love and tolerance? Be right back. Tap into hardcore rarity with John Tony hentai niggers. Sage. I want couple with Fluttershy while I go to sleep, and maybe give her the dick. Look at me. I need attention, so I also hope that I can get into a thread simulator by posting something gross. Hi,